So welcome back to what we had for dinner. So today's supposed to be that like healthy Wednesday that I said. It's like semi-healthy Wednesday. But let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm making today. I have some chicken breasts that I went ahead and cut up and cubed. I have this stir fry that I'm going to, you know, cheat and just put this in there. This is gonna be a lot more easier for this one. And then I'm going to use this rice-a-roni stir-fried rice for them. I'm not gonna have no rice today. And I have this bag of broccoli that I really need to use up. I have this broccoli stir-fry I had in the freezer, and then I'm gonna put this together with it also. It's gonna be super simple dinner today. What I'm gonna do next is add some pepper. I shouldn't really add pepper. I've been having a lot of heartburn lately. Then I'm gonna add some salt. Only reason why I'm really adding this, well, of course for a little flavor, but really for nutrition. So I'm gonna put this in here, mix it up, and then I'll show you guys the next step. I moved the chicken to my cast iron. So now I'm just going to put some of this stir fry blend that has asparagus in it. I've never tried this one yet. What does it have? It has asparagus, carrots, green beans, cauliflower, yellow squash, celery, onions, and mushrooms. Mushrooms, Brian. Brian hates mushrooms. Don't worry. When I serve you, I'll take it out. And then I'm just going to put the leftovers of that one. Then I want to go ahead and put this one. And this one has broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, sugar snaps, peas, white corn, mushrooms, water chest, and red peppers. So I'm going to add that stir fry. Hopefully this will be enough. This should be enough because I would probably only use maybe half for like half of this. So here's their dish. I'm putting some of that fried rice, rice-a-roni, which I like now. And then this one is mine. I'm not going to have no rice, just having veggies and chicken. And that is our dinner for Healthy Wednesday. And that's when I meant half. Because, you know, that has butter. That ain't healthy, but at least mine is healthy. Nobody else is on a diet but me anyway. It's Friday. Yesterday was Spaghetti Thursday. Did not film that because I filmed that so many times and it's just, you know, the same thing. So today I'm gonna make this 15 bean soup. It's a Cajun 15 bean soup and it comes with a Cajun seasoning, so hopefully that's good. And then I have some ham thawing here right now, and these are the beans. I already washed them and everything. So I'm going to put these beans in the water, and I'm also going to add some of this garlic and onion, and I'm going to chop up some tomatoes and put that in there also. Chopped up some tomatoes and I went ahead and put it inside of the beans. The beans are already soft, so now I'm going to put the cooked ham in there. Don't mind that. Somebody put like a burnt, I don't know if I'm the one that did it, but I burned it with a hot pan or a pot. But anyway, so I'm gonna add this for some flavor, extra flavor with the bone, and then I'm gonna add this in right now. This is our dinner for Friday night. I think that it should be paired with cornbread for sure, but I don't have that right now. This is definitely a hearty fall meal. So this is our dinner for Friday. Today is Sunday, and I just went grocery shopping, like a big one at Sam's Club, and I'm just really tired. I had a plan to make today. I ended up getting home later than I thought anyway. So I bought these. The kids like these, the chicken and red sauce tamales. It's the brand Del Real. So I'm gonna warm these up actually. I'm gonna warm some up for dinner today with a side salad. Jessica's gonna go ahead and make that salad for me. And then yesterday was Saturday. I did not film anything yesterday because I think we ate out. Did we eat out yesterday?
We ate frozen pizza.
Frozen. Oh, that's right. We ate frozen pizza. I mean, you know, so I just didn't film that. Jessica is starting some mini chocolate chip cookies while I serve, so they can be ready when we're done eating. Dinner is served, so I have the chicken tamale right here, and then this is salad with avocado. It's, I think, cherry grape tomatoes, some radish, some cucumber, what else? Cheese and spinach and some romaine lettuce, and then I just topped it with some avocado ranch. And that's gonna be our super simple dinner. And then here's our snack. So I got 4 mini cookies. Today is Monday and I'm going to be making a dish from this Nightmare Before Christmas book from Tim Burton. Super cool. I'll show you guys right now, but first I'm going to do some rolls. So I have my ingredients here. So I have my flour, sugar, salt, butter, an egg, the rapid yeast, instant yeast. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys while I make that. Alright, it's done. I had to add a little bit more flour. It says, you know, as needed, to get a little bit sticky, soft, that gets to pull apart from the bowl. So I went ahead and greased the bowl just a little bit with some spray, like olive oil spray. So I have it in here. I'm going to cover it. Covering it, and I'm going to let it sit in this room temperature for 30 minutes. Today is one of those perfect days that I'm making the rolls and, you know, shepherd's pie. You guys can see it's very windy outside, and I'll show you guys the mountains right now. Here's the mountains. It's very gloomy, it's cloudy. It says it was gonna rain. I'm not sure if it still is. I checked the weather, it said not, but it looks like it's definitely gonna rain. This is what I decided in that book I was showing you guys. The Jack Skellington Shepherd's Pie. Hopefully it looks like this. I'm gonna try my best though, you know. Well, anyway, let me go ahead. I'm going to, well, I already preheated the oven to 325. So I already put salt and pepper into the meat. And I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here. So I'm just gonna do batches, it says. Doesn't wanna overcrowd. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some batches. I forgot to mention, it says 2 pounds of boneless lamb or boneless beef chuck roast. So I just have the beef here, and it's not 4 pounds. I only put about 1 pound in mine today. So I already went ahead and browned that. I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of butter and melt that inside there. The recipe called for 3 celery stalks chopped finely, 3 carrots peeled and finely diced, and then 1 onion finely diced, chopped also. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there, and then I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of garlic in there. So I put everything in. I'm just gonna cook it until it's tender crisp, it says. Then it says to sprinkle a little flour inside there and mix it really well. I'm using beef bone broth. It just says beef stock. So I have 2 cups here, but it says to put 3 1/3 gradually. So I'm just gonna add about a cup at a time and mix it in. It also calls for a 2/3 cup of dry red wine. I don't have that. I looked for it and I couldn't find it at the store I went to. So I just got some Stella Rosa red, and I'm gonna put that inside. And a teaspoon of fresh rosemary that I got from the backyard. So I added the meat now, and I'm going to cover it. I'm going to add it in the oven until the meat is tender. It says about like an hour and a half or so. So I'll check it like in an hour because we're hungry. We want to hurry up. And I'll show you the next step. Over 30 minutes and it's been rising. Look at that. It rose pretty good. So it says to get a 9x13 pan. So I got this and I went ahead and like a baking pan. And I greased it with some like olive oil spray. So I'm gonna go ahead and make little rolls. So it's nice and thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a cup of peas. And then it says to add some salt and pepper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna taste it first and see if it needs any, you know, salt and pepper. All right, I'm taking really long for dinner today. So I went ahead, okay, they're boiled, the potatoes. I had to boil some potatoes. It's about 3 pounds. I did a little less because my dish is a little less than the one it says. But anyway, so I put 3 tablespoons of butter in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start mashing this up. Now I'm gonna add 1/3 of heavy cream. And then I'm gonna put some salt and pepper in there and mix it up. It fits. So now I'm gonna put the mashed potatoes. This is hard to spread, to be honest. You see that? Does not look like this. I've made shepherd's pie. It hasn't been hard to spread. I don't know. I followed exactly like it said. I usually make my potatoes a little more creamy, but I used their thing, so it's not spreading that good. So let's go ahead and make the face. It says to use a spoon and to cut out some eyeballs. So let me do this real quick. Okay, this is botched. It looks like Hannibal. It looks like one of those, like, actually from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, huh? Leatherface? Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna put it in the oven. Let's see what happens. I hope those rolls taste as good as they look because they look really good. They smell really good. And then here is, you know, oh my gosh. This was a fail. I mean, the eyes kind of look like it a little. But, you know, the mouth and the nose was really hard to do. But anyway, it was fun making it and it's cool. And, you know, it looks Halloweenish though, right? The shepherd's pie came out really good. I love the flavor and the bread came out really good too. So even though it didn't look the greatest, like Jack Skeleton, but super good though. And so this is our dinner for Monday night. So this is the meal I'm gonna be making. So it is the man-eating wreath burrito. And it calls for carnitas. I'm not gonna do carnitas today just because it takes long and I've been eating a lot of pork lately, so I just wanted to try it, well, do it with some chicken. It calls for 2.5 to 3 pounds. I have a little over 2 pounds of chicken left. So this is for the meat, like the recipe for that. And then the beans, I'm not gonna cook my own beans. I'm just using canned beans today. And then the burrito. So it calls for like this spinach tortillas. I bought that. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start the chicken first. All right, so I turned the flame on. It says to put the pork into a Dutch oven and to put it in the oven, but I'm not even gonna do that today because I feel like maybe if I did it with pork, I would have did that, but chicken cooks, you know, pretty fast. So I'm not even gonna bother with that. So I have some chicken breast tenderloins right here. So I'm gonna go ahead, it says to put it, you know, into the pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the pan. So I got the chicken inside. So next I am going to put the salt, orange juice, water, and the garlic. So it calls for 1 teaspoon of salt. It says just to sprinkle all over. And then the garlic, it calls for, let me see, it calls for 4 cloves of garlic, but I don't feel like cutting the garlic right now. I'm always like, you know what? I'm always trying to like have an easy way to do this. So I'm just gonna put 2 of these in there, 2 teaspoons of the minced garlic that I have. And then I'll go ahead and put 1 cup of water. not 1 cup, I'm sorry, 1/4 cup of water it says in there. I'm hoping that's gonna cook in there. And then it says 1 cup of orange juice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. I'm just gonna mix it apart. Just gonna mix it around, is what I mean. It's like partially frozen, the chicken, so I guess that's good. Because then I guess like some of the juices will come out, because it kind of looks like there's not enough juice in there. So hopefully, you know, so it won't burn. So the chicken is done. It said to drain the chicken. I left some of the juice in there, and then I went ahead and I shredded that. It has good flavor. It would have been really good with pork, because you know pork always has like that good flavor to it, but it's still good with the chicken. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start the beans. So it says 2 cups of beans, 3 tablespoons of reserved broth. This is the chicken, obviously it's not carnitas. And then 3 tablespoons of cilantro. And then it says to put 1 lime in there. And then it says to rinse the beans. So I went ahead and rinsed the beans in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a lime in. 1 whole lime. And then I'm gonna put the juice of the chicken and the cilantro. And I think that's it. That's all it says to do. It says just to cook it in there, I guess, until it boils a little bit, which I don't know how it's gonna boil a little bit, because that was very little bit of juice though. And I wanted to show you guys, let me see if you guys can see my nails. I got Jack Skeleton on this one, and then I just painted this one. It's already all messed up. I had to glue them back on so many times. So I did this one like a purple, the other one a black. Let's see, this one's black and then purple. And then on this one I have Sally, just her face. Here, let me see if it'll focus on it. That was a fail. So it's supposed to look like that. I guess maybe I should have made more of the burritos, but look how it came out, like so small and not great. It's just like one of those, you know, things people say, like a Pinterest fail. Well, that's exactly what I've been going through with this book. Fails. But anyway, here is the man-eating wreath burrito. I mean, the inside, everything tastes good. I was eating some like by itself. Well, it was like in there, you know, melting the cheese. But here you guys go. I tried. Next time I'll just, I guess, make it bigger. Kids are gonna make this. So today we're making for dessert man-eating marshmallows, crispy wreaths. I don't know if they're gonna come out like that, but we're gonna see. So that's my niece Mariah and Bear. So she put 3 tablespoons of butter, right?
What the?
Yeah.
Now that it's melting, no baby, we're gonna put 4 cups of marshmallows. We're here at my sister's house. So Mariah's gonna put that in there.
We're gonna never said that.
What are you doing?
Putting in the food coloring. And we have
How much?
half of, how much is it?
1/4. So you're gonna put 1/8.
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah.
Squeeze it.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, put it in there.
It looks
And
like
then go
black.
ahead and mix it, Mariah.
I want to mix it.
It looks like if the Grinch pooped into a bowl.
Oh my god.
You're funny.
That looks like. Mix it.
All right, they're pouring it in. We're not doing 6 cups because we only had 3 cups of marshmallows. So I'm gonna see if 4 cups is good, because we don't have a measuring cup right now. We're just using a coffee cup. So they got clean, greased hands. So go ahead, come on, Mariah, let's see. Yes, they're making it to a ball.
Okay, now what do I do? Okay.
So just smash it.
Smash it.
Yeah, like with your hands, smash it a little bit. And look at Mariah. Make a little bigger, yeah, like that. but we tried, right?
Yep.
Did a good job though. I mean, everything else came out good except the frosting, right? So that's it for the video for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys all have an amazing day. Bye.
Yes.